कसम की कसम साउथ इंडिया में है दम. Our south of India is famous for its larger-than-life heroes, the intricate temple, and some deadly khana. इसीलिए, my expectations out of the young chefs from South Zone is sky high. Hi, I'm Kunal Kapoor. Join me on South Zone finals of IHM Young Chef India Schools 2017. Hundreds and hundreds of young chefs from the South Zone descended upon IIHM Bengaluru campus for the zonal semi-final. Here's a look.
IIHM Bengaluru, a fine campus located in the heart of the city. This campus doesn't just train students in the art of hospitality, but it also helps bring out the artist within them. Downtime is always important, whether one be a student or a working professional. So before these IIHM grads start to sit across conference tables, some time at the ping pong table doesn't go amiss. When they start working in the hospitality industry, everything these students do will be hands-on. So why not get a head start and leave your mark on these walls in the bargain? But of course, most of the IIHM experience is about learning. The facilities at IIHM Bengaluru are world-class, and digital learning is a big part of that. And this is where we're going to witness the South Zone semi-finals of Young Chefs India Schools 2017. But before we meet our semi-finalists, we're going to see some young men and women that have trained at IIHM Bengaluru. They're here to share their stories and to inspire these aspiring graduates.
We are here today to hear some success stories of your seniors. So I move on to Ashika first. So Ashika, you have had 9 rounds of interview. And how did you handle that final interview? And you will be joining Welcome Group as one of the management trainees.
I prepared myself, through technical rounds, developing my personality, and all that had to be put to stand out in the crowd. So in my final round of interview, I was expecting the technical rounds, but to my surprise, it was not the technical part. They were looking at a personality and attitude that they could actually mold in the future.
Priyanka, I move on to you. You have won the Rookie Chef competition in the first year and in the final year for the Super Chef competition. How have you groomed yourself to be able to win such competitions internally?
Rookie Chef was the first competition that I stepped into as an amateur cook. And that's where I started my journey. Skills that I learned and the techniques that my chefs taught me in college kept pushing me forward.
Tales of success help assure students that they're on the right path and can goad them into striving harder so that one day they too may come back to share similar stories. It's time for some practical training now. The hotel experience is synonymous with class and luxury. Fine dining is a big part of that experience, and learning the right table manners is essential to convey the impression of being to the manner born.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, today what we are going to do is we're going to learn about dining etiquette, right? I'm sure you're all aware of fine dining concepts and how the entire show is full of style and glamour, starting from the entrance to the seating to the service, and now about the eating. The eating itself has so much of show in it that the way you wield your spoon, your fork, your knife, all adds to the drama. A knife for cutting, a fork for holding, and a spoon for a specific purpose because you have spaghetti on your plate. You need to hold it in such a way that your thumb and your 3 fingers, the last 3 fingers, are holding the stem of the cutlery, and your index finger is along the spine. The traditional method of fine dining is that always your fork is upside down. That is, your tines, the pointed part is facing down. It's never facing up.
Manipulating their cutlery elegantly will help these IIHM students face up to the challenge of impressing their guests. And this session comes with the added bonus of enjoying a fine meal. Housekeeping skills are a vital part of the hospitality industry. The last thing a tired guest wants to see is an untidy bed. Today's the day these IIHM students will learn not to take the matter lying down.
The turn down service is basically a preparation for the night for the guests to sleep. First thing is we are going to make the bed, and the bed the pillow we have to make it down, put down. Devang, you can follow with me, because the guest has to sleep. Then we are going to fold the bed, then make the bed properly for the guests to sleep at night. Then main important is your footfall, where we are going to make a mitre fold. So Chirag, you can do the mitre fold here. The triangular shape of mitre fold, you can tuck it. After the bed has been made, we have to keep the waters near the bed.
The evening turn-down service, if done correctly, will leave guests feeling like they're sleeping on a literal bed of roses. And a good night's sleep later, they'll wake up ready to take on the world. The ITC Gardenia, one of Bengaluru's most famous and luxurious hotels, a favorite haunt of the discerning traveller, the ITC Gardenia is always on the lookout for talented youngsters that can take it to greater heights.
IIHM has been instrumental and been a great institution based in Bangalore and several other cities. We all need trained, qualified people to come and work with us, because with the ever-increasing demand, and we need many more students to come and work with us. So IIHM has always been providing the support to our hotels pan-India, and they start afresh with going to colleges, getting people at class 12 level. We constantly, like I said, interact with them even through the year, because many of them come to us for their evening events. We seek their help because they are partners with us in providing us with associates for help when we have large events.
With an interior that's taken its inspiration from the great abundance of life on planet Earth, the ITC Gardenia experience is all about recognizing the power of Mother Nature. A great place to stay and a great place to train for some lucky IIHM graduates. The best young school chefs from all over South India are here to try and book a place in the South Zone final. Only 10 of them will finally make the cut. For those who don't measure up, the writing will be on the wall. Here are our semi-finalists, confident and bright-eyed. Soon, they're joined by the IIHM buddies, third-year students that will hold their hands or their works throughout the day. Before these young chefs can start putting food on the table, they need to put it into their trays. Preparation is a key ingredient, so getting the ingredients right is key. Cooking is an art and a science. Precise proportions married with inspired combinations. And that's true for every dish, from the most exotic stew to the simplest curry.
I'm making a veg korma and palak parota, and I thought of making bhajis because I got bitter gourds.
There's something on offer for carnivores too.
I'm making chicken biryani with a vegetable curry, a creamy vegetable curry, and raita and roti.
I'm really tensed, I don't know.
A passing mark will certainly ease the tension, and a spot in the final will take it away altogether. Every single one of these dishes looks like a winner. But remember, only 2 will impress the judges enough to take their creator through to the zonal final. The judges don't give much away at this stage, so our young chefs will have to bear the suspense for a while longer. The second batch of the day is in the house. This is no ordinary handshake. It's a promise from the IIHM buddies that these chefs ever saw. This IIHM kitchen contains some top-class cooking equipment, so no chef can say that the tools weren't right. But even the best tools won't help much if the recipe isn't right.
Well, I'm making one of those, old classic flavory veg korma. Some nice dahi chicken, my mom's own recipe. Some nice karela, appetizer, and some nice ajwain paratha will make the dish up.
Our young chefs certainly seem to have the chops to impress at least one of our judges.
Well, I was amazed to see the kids cooking, and they are very, very excited. They know really good about food, ingredients. Good to see them being creative, for sure. There's some people are talking about sushis, making a sushi with Indian masalas, Indian rice. People are talking about making rollers with Indian masalas and rice. Really exciting to be with these kids. They are all enthusiastic. They're talking about good food.
I'm making a chicken roulade with a spinach and tomato puree. Yeah, I will be able to make it in time.
It's easy to forget that these youngsters aren't professional chefs. Their cooking is precise and the technique impressive. That's why when it's time to actually start plating, their dishes look good enough to serve in a fine restaurant. Like any demanding guest, our judges too will make up their minds in a few mouthfuls. If the first bite or two don't impress, the dish probably won't see its maker through to the zonal final. And now on to the third and final batch of the day. Have the judges already made up their minds? Or could there still be a vacant slot in the zonal final? Our chefs can't just go with the flow. They have to plan, cook and serve. At this point in the competition, it would be silly to leave things to chance.
I've added southern spices like cloves and elaichis and bay leaf in my pulao.
It's important for these young chefs to get it right. This is a knockout round, with only the top 10 advancing to the zonal final.
I'm confident, but a little bit nervous also. Let's see what happens.
I don't think I can complete in time.
Time management is very important. Just as a hungry guest won't wait endlessly for his or her dish, our judges too will expect an on-time finish. Well, these dishes certainly please the eye, but will they gratify the stomach too? So now it's time for the day's last batch to be judged and for the final list to be compiled. So this is it, the moment where these fine young chefs will find out whether they've made it to the South Zone finals. Only 10 chefs will make it to the next round, so you can be sure everyone is paying attention. Look at those faces light up. All the sweat that's flowed has been for this moment. But this is not the final hurdle. It's merely a stepping stone to the grandest stage of them all, the national final.
This is as spicy as a South Indian curry can get. But asli maza to tab aayega when these young chefs battle it out in the South Zone final at the Hall of Flame.
And the finalists from the South Zone are Alia Taskeen, Trisha Reddy, Pista Chaudhary, Shreya Makhija, Ume Eman, Maninder Singh, Akash Singh, Nishant Kumar and Tritanka Chatterjee.
Hey, I'm Tritanka Chatterjee from Delhi Public School, Bangalore North. What motivated me were two people. Number one was Chef Marco Pure White and my mother. The thing is that I've seen my mother make one of the most delicious dishes in this world, and what I always tell, she was so much appreciated because of it. So I decided that one day I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn from my mom. So from scratch I learned, and today I just feel that I'm happy.
Hello people, this is Ume Ayman from Kendra Vidyalaya Railway Factory in Hanka, Bangalore, Karnataka. I kept the stove on, and then I was watching TV, hearing to see songs and all, loud music and all. And then I eventually forgot that I hadn't closed the lid properly, and but gone. And mummy be like, "Kya ladki hai yaar, kuch to seekh le."
Hi, I'm Alia. I'm from Bishop Cotton Girls School, Bangalore. Cooking is, right from the starting, is food. It's food. Yeah, so you need to fill your stomach. Without that, you can't do anything rather than sleeping. That love is endless with the food. It's just endless. Like the food, like, stop cutting me. You're cutting yourself. But still, food is there.
This is Maninder Singh from Narayana Junior College, Hyderabad. लास्ट टाइम भी मैंने पार्टिसिपेट किया था सेकेंड राउंड तक, बट उसके बाद सेलेक्ट नहीं हो पाया. सो ये बार हुआ हूँ, जोनल फाइनल्स तक सेलेक्ट हुआ हूँ. सो आई एम रिप्रेजेंटिंग एट साउथ जोन. सो मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं साउथ जोन की ट्रॉफी लाऊँ और मैं जीत के दिखाऊँ. एंड आई वांट टू बी यंग शेफ ऑफ 2017.
Hi, I'm Shreya Makhija. I'm from Vidyaniketan School, Bangalore. Food and me have had a history from the time I was born, in fact, actually, because I'm a Sindhi and the love for food runs in my blood. So all we do is we cook and then we eat what we make. Even though nobody else likes it, we still eat it ourselves because we love food.
Hi, myself Nishant Kumar and I'm from Army Public School, PRTC, Bangalore. Whenever I make food, obviously my father, he loves it a lot, and my mom, she'll be like, okay, you can do better next time, and my sister, don't enter in the kitchen.
Hey, I'm Akash Singh, Teachers Academy, Bangalore. Kitchen is, for me, a world where magical things come out. Me, my mom and dad, when we are incorporating in the kitchen, so the mistakes are mine, and sometimes the mistakes are mom or dad, and that is the most important fun part.
Hi, this is Pista Chaudhary of Diksha Savagna, Bangalore. मुझे ना एक बार केक बनाना था, तो मैंने क्या क्लिक किया कि कुकर है ना, तो फुल जला दिया था. मम्मी ने बहुत डांटा, बहुत मारा भी. तो नेक्स्ट डे मैं ना केक फिर से बनाया, और मम्मी का बर्थडे नहीं, पता नहीं उनको, तो उसी केक से मैंने मम्मी का बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट किया.
Hi everyone, this is Trisha Reddy T from Hyderabad Public School, Begumpet. I love cooking to the core and I'm a great foodie. At the age of 10, I think, I started cooking. The first, my journey into the kitchen started with Maggie. And after making my Maggie, my whole family galloped on it, starting eating it. It's like, how did you make it so delicious?
There's no reason for any of these young chefs to feel the blues. Far from it. They're the best 10 from the South Zone, and they're here today to try and book a place in the national final. With their trusty buddies by their side, these young chefs should feel confident. And on hand to judge the dishes that will be prepared today are 3 industry veterans. Their chef Sean Kenworthy, IIHM's culinary director. There's Chef Sanjay Kark, also a culinary director with IIHM. And finally, there's Kunal Kapoor, a celebrity chef and host of My Yellow Table.
Young chefs, welcome to Hall of Flame. This is where we get our top 2 finalists from the South Zone, which will go into the grand finale. All you have to do is prepare one dish which needs to be a main course. In terms of protein, you have a choice. You can either cook a paneer or chicken or seafood of your choice. And the time to make and plate 2 portions of this main course, you will get 90 minutes. Are you guys ready?
Yes, chef.
Perfect. So let the cooking begin now.
"90 minutes of nail-biting cooking." Well, not really. If these young chefs can prepare some finger-licking goodness for our judges, they'll have nothing to fear. On the other hand, if they get it wrong, they might get the chop. We know our chefs can cook. They wouldn't have made it to this stage if they didn't have the skills. But can they do it under pressure while surrounded by 9 top rivals? Let's find out.
So, Priyanka, क्या बना रहे हो आप?
मैं बना रहा हूँ संजीव कपूर की chicken and lemon का curry sauce, a nice capsicum bush and some nice ghee pulao.
Ghee pulao. So, आप कौन-कौन सी vegetables का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं from that basket?
Except brinjal, everything.
Except brinjal, everything.
Yes.
So, what inspired to cook?
My mom and Marco Pio White.
Marco Pio White, the chef Marco Pio White.
The one who made Gordon Ramsay cry. Yeah. Yeah.
So, what about him inspired you?
About him, he always liked to achieve, to aim for more. When he won Michelin stars, he saw that he cannot achieve anything more. There's not much left to achieve, so he returned them back to earn work and earn more. And second of all, my mom is herself IIM graduate. She gave up her career for me and my sis. So I just want to show that I can cook a bit without burning stuff as well.
Okay. So what kind of flavors do we expect from this dish?
Expecting a nice lemony flavor and a creamy touch to it.
We have onions, cabbage, tomatoes. So what do you plan to do with that?
Yeah, I'm going to make a stuffing for the cats.
Small little advice that make sure that you retain a good color, a nice bite, and yet it should not be raw.
Sure.
All the best.
Thank you, chef.
If our contestants are at all nervous, they need to put a lid on their fears. It's okay to let your feelings simmer underneath as long as what's going into the pot doesn't burn.
Hi, Trisha.
Hi, sir.
So you've got exactly 57 minutes more, and all I see is empty pans. You've not started cooking.
I basically have to deep fry it, so I don't think I need to on anything.
So you have to deep fry all of your food?
No, except...
So it's a main course.
Yeah.
It is 2 starch, right?
Yeah.
So do you think that everything is deep fried?
No.
So you haven't really begun your cooking. Is it part of the plan or you are running behind?
No. It is a part of the plan.
Remember, if you're cooking a protein, it has to be perfectly cooked. Not overcooked, not undercooked. All the best.
Thank you.
If our young chef gets it wrong, then her goose is cooked. No pressure.
What's cooking?
I'm making stuffed chicken.
So what
chicken
are you stuffing
breast.
it with?
I'm stuffing with the capsicum, cabbage, which gives a healthy touch.
But tell me something, if I was to serve you a chicken and when you cut the chicken inside, if the stuffing is cabbage or capsicum or a mix of both, do you think it's exciting?
It's exciting because you get the flavor of the momos as well as the chicken.
I don't think so, darling. If I'm eating chicken, I want chicken and some kind of a stuffing which will complement it. Cabbage is dull. Capsicum, maybe, but it's already tried and tested. Why not do something which is out of the ordinary? Have anything in the pantry that can possibly go as a stuffing which normally doesn't go? Would you like to do that?
Yeah, I would surely like to do that.
Your chicken stuffed with cheese and olives and herbs. I think that's a good combination. So I leave it to you whether you want to use cabbage or would you like to stuff it with something a little more interesting. All the best.
Thank you.
Even a seasoned chef needs to make sure and get the seasoning right, whatever the season. It also helps to keep stirring the pot.
Hi Ume, how are you?
I'm fine.
No nervousness, that's a good sign. Smiling, that's a good sign. I see a lot of food happening, that's a good sign. And you still have 49 minutes, that's again a good sign. What are you cooking?
I'm making Zarish pulao. Zarish pulao, Iranian Zarish pulao.
Zarish pulao.
Yeah.
So what is the unique flavor of Zarish pulao?
It's the advai, which we make.
Okay.
Yeah. So you add in nutmeg, whole coriander, cumin, and bay leaf. Bay leaf is optional. If you want, you can add it.
Yeah.
And then you add in cloves, green cardamom, black cardamom. And the main thing is the rose buds, which I am unfortunately not getting it.
So what is your choice of protein today?
Chicken.
Chicken. So you'll be roasting the chicken,
Yeah.
putting it on the rice,
Yeah.
and then serving.
Yeah.
Alongside any other accompaniment?
Capsicum, bharwa capsicum.
Bharwa capsicum. So fine.
Thank you.
क्या बना रही है?
Indian version of moussaka.
Indian version of moussaka.
Yes.
That's interesting. That's a good thought.
On a bed of buga rice with double fried crispy potatoes.
Oh, that sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
You've done this before?
I'm a Sindhi, so buga rice and double fried potatoes is like a standard for me at home.
So it's something tried and tested. You're
Yes,
confident,
I'm confident
with it.
about it.
Very good, Ji. It's nice to have a Sindhi in kitchen. I like the confidence and like the smells and flavors that is coming out of this kitchen counter. I'm looking forward to taste
So
your
much,
food.
chef. Means a lot.
A confident chef doesn't automatically translate into a contest-winning dish. It's that final creation that counts and nothing else. Most of these young chefs seem to have their wits about them, so it's unlikely that we'll see any disasters today. But who knows? Stranger things have happened.
Hello, Manindra.
Yeah, hello, sir.
How far are you through with your food? Just have 30 minutes.
Yeah, chicken is cooking, my rice is made, and I'm
What
making
rice
cabbage.
are you cooking?
Bagara rice. Thank you.
Good.
Food is probably the one thing that unifies all human beings. Everyone appreciates a good meal, especially our judges.
Hi, Akash.
Hi, sir.
Oh God, what's that?
That is kofta, sir. Cabbage and capsicum kofta.
What about the starch?
Starch is rice. Rice is ready.
I'm very excited to see these cabbage
Sure, sir.
koftas cook well. So all the best.
Thank you, sir.
I'll be waiting to taste this.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you very much.
There's still plenty of time left for our young chefs to cook. They can afford to keep their pots on the flame for just that little while longer. But before they know it, the clocks will accelerate and time will seem to shrink.
So So I can see those nice gattas there. Is it a gatta?
Yeah.
Right. So are you going to present them like that?
No,
You're going to cut them.
I'll be cutting the small
Is
piece.
this the gravy for those gattas?
Yeah.
So what else are you cooking? I can't see much.
Chapati, I have prepared the bangan and onion fry.
Okay, bangan and
done.
onion fry done.
Already done.
Very good. You have an interesting foodie name, Pista. Has it something to do with the pistachio nut?
Not yet decided, but I'll surely do it.
Good. I think you're almost there. The gravy is smelling very nice. Very good. Well done.
Part of the fun of this contest is to see these talented young chefs think out of the box or sometimes exchange one box for another.
So, what are you making?
So I'm making an Indian take on moussaka. Moussaka is
moussaka?
Yeah, but an Indian take on it. So instead of all Greek flavors, I'm going to have all Indian spices.
Okay, but Indian, Greek, the flavors are relatively similar-ish.
Yeah.
Same ingredients, similar ingredients.
Same ingredients, but like over there they use a lot of oregano and like a lot of mild flavors. But India is all about its spices. So all I'm trying to do is like represent our country through my dish.
And anything else you've hidden somewhere?
Yes, I've got my aubergines fried and kept ready, and I'm going to be serving it with double fried crispy potatoes.
Double fried crispy potatoes. Very close to my heart. Confident?
Very confident.
Excited?
Yes, I'm very excited.
Give me a smile. Okay, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you have just over 19 minutes left. Good luck to all of you.
A continental dish with Indian flavors may sound like Greek to most of us, but it's that courage to do something different that sets apart the best of chefs.
Young man, what are you making for me to eat for my lunch today?
This is a Haryana dish. In Haryana, mostly we are from south, and so I just want to take out the northern flavors.
So where are you from? You're from Bangalore?
Yes, sir.
And you cook at home on a regular basis, or?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Why not? Family don't like you cooking at home?
No, sir. I'm a national level swimmer.
Oh.
So that's why, sir.
National level swimmer, that's fantastic. Huh? And after class 12, what are your plans?
So I'll join IIHM Bangalore. If possible, I'll join Delhi.
But what about swimming? No chance?
You know, my father, he was like, from when I was a kid, from that time he was like, I want to make you a national level swimmer and a good swimmer. Side by side, I participated in IIHM and my father, he was like so happy. So...
Okay, I'm not taking any more of your time, but good luck with the swimming. And if you want to be a chef someday, then I'm sure I'll see you somewhere.
Sure.
As long as this young chef's dish is swimming with flavor, he should be okay with the judges. But if any of our contestants prepare a bland or overcooked dish, they'll find themselves in the deep end without a life vest. Time is running out on the South Zonal Final of Young Chef India Schools 2017. From wizards of flavor to masters of aesthetics, our young chefs must make the transition quickly. As the plating begins, there's time for one last dash, but one that's deliberate and measured. It's time for these culinary artists to put the final touches on their masterpieces.
Okay guys, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the cooking. Well done. Give yourself a clap. Great stuff, huh?
Alright guys, it's now time to taste the magic that you have plated on your plates today. May the best plate win. All the best.
Well, these meals certainly look dishy. Every plate looks pretty as a picture. And yes, everything does look good enough to eat. The hour of judgment is upon our young chefs. Let's see who finds favor with the judges.
So what's the name of your dish?
My main course is my chicken. It's called guft chicken, along with saffron rice, and I have shimla mirch ki chutney along with that.
Very happy with your pulao. It's come out exactly the way a pulao should be. Chicken, of course, it could have been a little bigger, but it was a good try.
Always understand your protein will always be the star of the dish. Right now I see more of rice, rest of chicken, but you know definitely how to cook. You have taste in your hands.
Yeah, pulao was good, sabzi was nice. Chicken would have also adhered to a nice sauce over the top of it, just to give it. But I think, yeah, you understand flavors. Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you.
All the best. Thank you. What have you cooked for us?
Pulav, ajwain ki puri, and Rayalaseema chicken.
I think it works well. I think the chicken, again, I would have liked more of it. I would have liked a nice sabzi on the side, perhaps.
Individually, they taste great. Rice with chicken or chicken with puri. But rice, chicken and puri may not be the best combination, but it is a very strong dish. In all the other zones, the food that we have tasted, this is one of the strongest.
But a good plate, otherwise, good luck.
Well done.
All the best.
Very well done. What have you made?
Sir, gatte ki sabji, bangan, fry and chapati.
And everything looks really burnt in there, but I don't think the flavors are so overly burnt. I think the aubergine could be slightly more cooked.
I saw you making the roti. I'm surprised after some time it is still soft. So I think great work here.
The only suggestion that I have is try and bring your food out on the plate also. That also enhances a little bit of an experience for the eyes to feast on.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
So what's the sauce?
Chicken and tomato cream gravy.
I like the way you've used moussaka as the backdrop to construct and bring together different elements of an Indian thali. It's a beautiful thought, and I think it's beautifully executed.
I have had a composite dish of this quality after a very long time. I'm a little disappointed because you said moussaka. I was expecting a little more of moussaka in the dish. Otherwise, fantastic try.
Delicious, but I'm still waiting for my second piece of chicken. Otherwise, I think great work.
Good effort, chef.
Fantastic. Can you explain your dish one by one?
Yeah, it's Iranian Zahrish pulao, and that's the chicken minced kofta. That's the stuffed capsicum with minced chicken.
Your dish could have been a little better plated. I think on the whole, the chicken is a little tough. Putting scalded rice on the plate was a good idea, and the stuffed capsicum somehow did not go too well.
Loved it if you'd have tipped the rice upside down and served that as all that scorched rice would have been fabulous. It looked fantastic.
I enjoyed your food. Just a suggestion, maybe you could have presented in a way that it looks also, typical Iranian. Good work. Good work. Very nice.
Thank
What have you cooked?
Haryali murg with bagara chawal and cabbage roll.
You made a nice, substantial main course. You made a good portion of starch. It is a little salty, but then I like the scald on the cabbage, home-style dish, which really tastes good.
For me, the marination of the chicken is a winner. It's a beautiful marination.
A few grains of salt in the rice could have helped.
Good job. What have you cooked today?
It's paniri bangan and
paniri bangan.
Yeah, cabbage and capsicum kofta, and with that shahi pulao.
Clearly, the kofta is a winner. Where your kofta is a winner, the bangan just lets it down because of that corn flour.
I think that the amount of spice in that in the rice is just too overpowering. There's too many cloves in there. The tomato sauce could have been cooked out a little bit more. Great effort. Looked like a fantastic plate of food.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And what is this? Like a little gâteau of, what is it, paneer?
Yes.
What is cheese? And the stuffing?
So this is capsicum and paneer.
This dish is tasty, but it is screaming out loud that it needs gravy, it needs some moisture.
And again, if you'd have had some nice paratha on there, it would have been a much more full plate of food. Good flavours though.
But good effort.
Good effort.
Very well done.
Well done.
So, what have you cooked?
I have prepared chicken cream and lemon sauce with some nice ghee pulao and stuffed cheese capsicum.
Actually, I'm pleasantly surprised that the South Zone has actually given us so many boys who can cook so well. But having said that, the chicken that you cooked, I loved it. The quantity of the gravy is really struggling. But at the same time, your vegetable, I was a little skeptical, but it has come beautiful.
I think you've ended up with almost like a chicken tangri kebab, realistically, that needed some nice fresh bread with that and not rice. But good flavours, I think.
I expected the rice to be, a little khilawa, but it's a little tad undercooked, but very, very well done. I like the chicken and
Thank you so much, sir.
Fantastic.
Well done.
Thank you. Well done. Thank you. All right, moment of truth. Well, I must say, the South Zone has really surprised us. It has given us some of the best dishes when we were least expecting. I must say, none of the dishes have disappointed us. It has been an honor to judge the food that you have cooked today.
So after much deliberation, some hits, some misses, we have two people with an initial of T. We have Trisha. And Siddhanka.
We got the best plates of food out of the South Zone today,
and I would really like to congratulate all of you for the great work that you have done. I would wish you all the best for your future. Well done.
With the 2 South Zone finalists having been announced, we have our 8 national finalists. Next week's show will have all the flavors of India.
From each zone, we shortlisted 2 of the most talented young chefs. Now, these 8 chefs will remove their gloves and put on their oven mitts because the heat is on for the national finals. And that is something you can't afford to miss. So block your calendars, block your dates for national final of IHM Young Chef India Schools 2017.